Hello, Imaginers. It's Kyla Martin coaching you to the career and life that you imagined. And in this episode, I want to talk to you about future thinking and manifesting. I was thinking the other day about this concept as I was watching Under the Tuscan Sun, which is based on a beautiful travel memoir as well. And in the movie, in the closing scene, the main character realizes, once she is talking to a friend who sort of serves as the wise friend in the movie, that she got everything she ever wanted. She, at the beginning of the movie, was lamenting that her life was not what she wanted it to be. And so the friend asked, well, what are the things you want? And she started naming them. And by the end of the movie, she's realized that she has gotten the things that she wanted. And the movie closes with this information that in Italy, there was a track built long before a train was able to be invented, to even have a train available, but also to be able to even make the journey. But they built the track anyway because they knew that the train would eventually be built and would be able to traverse it. And that is so much of how I've created the life that I imagined. I was thinking the other day when I was in graduate school, I love school. I'm a lifelong learner and have a voracious appetite for information and learning. And I realized when I was in grad school, I made a comment, an offhand comment at the time, that if someone would pay me, I would go to school the rest of my life. I, at that time, was interested in PhD programs, and I have continued to create my own lifelong learning university just because it's something that I love doing. And what I've realized is that has ultimately come to fruition. The processes and the approaches, the learning, the understanding, the neuroscience, psychology, human motivation and development, all of that learning is what I use now in my practice. And it's how I created the life that I imagine living. And I believe that I directed my brain to create this life by putting some of those things out in the universe, and that my brain then started to look for ways to make that happen, because that's how our brain works. You've heard me use the analogy with cars. If you're looking for a certain kind of car, you start seeing that car on the highway all the time. It's been there the entire time, but your brain is now focused on it. And that's the way tapping into our future brain and manifesting works. So on the road to your life imagine this week, I want you to think about, what is something I want for my life, and how could I start to direct my brain to go and get it? Even if you don't have all the answers, even if the train is not built yet, I want you to start to think about, what are some things that I want? Write those down, and I promise your brain will start to get to work to figure them out. Check out my website at kylamartinconsulting.com for some free resources, including a complimentary consult if you'd like to learn more about the work that I do and my practice. There's also some free resources and inspiration on my website as well. And as always, I'm cheering you on to the career and life that you imagined. Have a great week.